Paradise lost. The price of living in Hawaii. Hawaii, beautiful. Volcanoes, beaches, expensive. Seriously, crazy expensive. Groceries, expensive. Gas, expensive. Housing, don't even get me started. It's basic supply and demand, folks. Limited land, lots of people wanting to live there. Boom! High prices. Locals are struggling. Many have to work multiple jobs. Some are leaving the islands altogether. It's tough. Think about it. Everything has to be shipped in. That's boats and planes. Boats and planes need fuel. Fuel costs money. That cost gets passed on to you, the consumer. So yeah, that gallon of milk is gonna cost you. And don't think you're getting a deal on locally grown stuff either. Land is scarce, so farmers charge a premium. It's a vicious cycle. The Aloha estate grabbed billionaires buying up the islands. But hey, it's not all bad news. At least not if you're a billionaire. You see, these super rich folks, they love Hawaii, can't blame them. Who wouldn't want a piece of paradise? Problem is, they're not just buying a piece, they're buying huge pieces. We're talking thousands of acres, oceanfront estates, private islands. You name it, they're buying it. Take Mark Zuckerberg, for example. He bought a massive chunk of Kauai a few years back. Built himself a walled compound. Locals weren't too happy about it. They felt like he was shutting them out of their own island. And it's not just Zuckerberg. Oprah, Larry Ellison, even the founder of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, they've all got their little slice of Hawaiian heaven. And who can forget Oracle CEO Larry Ellison buying the entire island of Lanai? The rich are getting richer, and Hawaii is becoming their playground. Squeezed out the middle-class exodus from paradise. So, what happens when billionaires buy up all the land? Prices go up, way up. Suddenly your average teacher, firefighter, or nurse, they can't afford to live there anymore. They're getting priced out of their own communities, forced to move to the mainland. It's a sad state of affairs. The Aloha spirit is strong in Hawaii. People help each other out. But even the strongest spirit can be broken by sky-high rents and unaffordable mortgages. The middle class is shrinking. The gap between the haves and the have-nots is widening. It's a microcosm of what's happening all over America. Tourism trapped economic dependence and its discontents. Now let's talk tourism, Hawaii's bread and butter. Or should I say pineapple and Mai Tai. Millions of tourists flock to the islands every year, pumping billions into the economy, creating jobs. Sounds great, right? Well, not so fast. Tourism is a fickle beast. Natural disasters, economic downturns, even a global pandemic can bring the whole industry to its knees. And when tourism suffers, Hawaii suffers. Jobs are lost. Businesses close. The economy takes a nosedive. It's a risky game to have all your eggs in one basket. Section 5 Island Prison, Geographic Constraints and the Housing Crisis. Let's not forget about geography. Hawaii is a chain of islands. Limited land, surrounded by water. You can't just build your way out of a housing shortage. Trust me, they've tried. They're building high-rises, condos, luxury resorts, but it's not enough, and it's definitely not affordable for the average local. The demand for housing far outstrips the supply. And when that happens, prices go through the roof. It's basic economics, folks. Section 6. The high cost of Aloha, everyday expenses through the roof. So, you're living in paradise. You've got the beach, the sun, the surf, but can you afford to eat? Can you afford to drive your kids to school? Can you afford to keep the lights on? Everything in Hawaii is expensive. Groceries, gas, utilities. You're paying a premium just to live there. And it's not just the big things, it's the little things too. A cup of coffee, a movie ticket, it all adds up. It's enough to make you want to pack your bags and move back to the mainland. Section 7. Legislative Labyrinth. The unique challenges of doing business in Hawaii. Think it's tough being a resident? Try being a business owner. Hawaii has some of the most complex and restrictive regulations in the country. It's like they don't want businesses to succeed. Shipping costs are astronomical. Taxes are high, and the permitting process is enough to make your head spin. It's no wonder so many small businesses struggle to survive in Hawaii. The odds are stacked against them. Section 8. The Aloha spirit endures resilience in the face of adversity. So, there you have it. Hawaii, paradise, maybe, but it comes at a cost that many locals can no longer afford. They're being priced out, squeezed out, and forced out. But the Aloha spirit is strong. They're resilient, they're finding ways to adapt and survive. They're fighting for their right to stay in the land they call home. And that's something worth fighting for. They're sharing housing, starting businesses, working multiple jobs. They're doing whatever it takes to make ends meet. They haven't given up hope. And neither should we. The fight for affordable housing, economic opportunity, and the preservation of Hawaiian culture is a fight worth fighting. It's a fight for the soul of Hawaii, and it's a fight we can't afford to lose.